Community leader Tshediso Mputlane has taken it upon himself to defend those facing eviction in Everton.
Leaders, being honest, I'm fed up with the evictions. The eviction ideas are hollow, but they can stood up for themselves. But it's a more long handlently. Mona now, like how na bobatswadi or the parents had these.
Many South Africans are simply struggling to keep up with bond repayments. According to a 2019 survey carried out by TransUnion, consumers are prone to prioritize car and credit card repayments over their home loans, which is why so many end up having their houses repossessed. Growing unemployment has not helped.
Even if a bank auction the person who do like priority auction. It's a my secretly in that auction area.
Property lawyer Gift Ncube says that banks don't owe defaulters that courtesy.
The banks, their main sole mandate is to make sure that they get their bond payments, repayments done. If that is not done, you are in breach of a contract. And to enforce or to recover their fees, they will then have to sell that property to someone else.
Through auctions, banks try to recover as much of their investments as possible. The belief that it's the buyer's responsibility to find alternative accommodation for those they evict is making evictions in South Africa increasingly tricky. Gift says that law only applies to people occupying state-owned land, not private property. Tshediso knows this to be true, but remains defiant.
I'm aware very well and it's against the law. But they only have the same law. You cannot evict person on Mergo Strate or some of our alternatives. So I don't even feel guilty.
In 2015, Pule Seretlo bought a home for 150,000 rand that the previous owner, Adam Ndeu, also refused to vacate. He suggested to Adam that he pay rent.
Ke so rente we patetse habedi fela ya 2000 rand. Ho patala nga habedi fela ya ba le motsetse dintse ka fela ska tlhola a patetse 9 rand.
Nenge ka se khona patala Seretlo 2000 every month. Ke sebetsa ke khola 3500 security.
Adam Ndeu bought this home in 1991 while he was working for the South African Defence Force. Since leaving the army in 1997, money became tight. He says he was under the impression the force would pay the house off.
Kiza mewaka engage na le Nedbank ba tlo njwetsa hore ha isa le ntlo ya ka eng.
Desperate, in 2018, Pule set in motion plans to evict. When that failed, he pressed charges of trespassing against the Ndeus.
With the whole family, I lost kissing for 5 days. Resere labone mantsibia ka boma 8. Ga iso stu kissing ra tswa Monday. Ne robile molao me wa ka ke hane ne robile molao.
Ke mo elong hore court e fika e ba bolella hore ba mphe dikhi tsa ntlo. And ha ba tswa mo court ba bolella ha le tswa mona le tswa le lo thotha lona le ya tsamaya. Motho ga le fona nako telele from 2015 o fika la no. Ke ntho ya 2018.
Pule says he regrets that things got to this point.
Ke le ka fila ha bohloko hobane ne ke etsetsa bana ba ka bophelo go bona ba ka ba bana le bophelo. Ke bone e le hore e ka re ke sebeleditse le fela. And hape o ma ke sebeditse le fela. Ke mona hape intse in costa tšhelete tse dintse di tlamele ke dintse hape ke gone ho lwanela se ke leng hore ke se sebeleditse ka thata.
After Adam and his family were released from jail, they decided to finally move out. They gave Pule a chance to renovate the house and sell it.
Finally, se a finalize how finana once hobana ke na go tla dula ntlong e tsena mo ke tre tuna bophelo ba ka kaofela.
Jalani Muatsi's house hassle story also has a positive ending. She bought this house at an auction in 2018. Earlier this year, she contacted Checkpoint asking for intervention after numerous failed attempts to evict occupants living in the property. One of the occupants, Hermanus Staljaard, claimed to have entered into a 5-year lease with the previous owner and wouldn't budge. But according to our investigation, he was in breach of that contract as he had stopped paying the initial homeowner rent. We requested a sit-down interview with him, which he declined. So we accompanied Jalani to his house to find out on what grounds he was refusing to vacate. The first person we ran into was Hermanus' wife leaving the house. She hooted, seemingly to alert Hermanus that something was amiss. He came out.
Someone to talk to. Are you going to be the right person? No. If you go outside, but so you are outside, you are illegally occupying a house that does not belong to you. You are living in a house that does not belong to you. You cannot accuse me of trespassing when you are illegally occupying a house that does not belong to you.
Ma'am, is
your name Hermanus? We've been calling you.
Nothing.
We have sent you emails. We have not responded to lawyers.
Ma'am, I have responded to lawyers. We're paying the rent the moment that they acknowledge the contract, that there's a 5-year contract.
So who has got a contract? Who is the contract between?
The contract is a rental agreement.
Between who?
Between do you know the law? That's why I'm talking to
That
lawyers.
is why I'm here. I'm here because of the law. Who is the rental contract between?
If you come into my
Hermanus?
in big trouble.
Hermanus, I need to establish.
Again, my dear.
Hermanus, no.
Your lawyer will get a letter from me. I am in correspondence with your lawyer.
Hermanus,
at the moment,
you are illegally occupying this house.
A month after our confrontation, Hermanus' lawyer contacted Jalani and told her that she can finally move into her home.
I was very emotional. I don't want to lie. Bana ni bale excited. Har kena kamu rapenta, rakrawat vapentang. It's step by step. Now it's a home. Finally, rnalile khai bana le ko batlong nang ko tenya no.